Good morning, ladies and gents, witches, wizards, squibs, and muggles. We are here because we are taking a shop tour of Borgin and Burkes, the darkest shop in the Wizarding World, in the darkest alley in the Wizarding World. So before we actually go into Borgin and Burkes in Diagon Alley, we're gonna go into City Walk and go to the Universal Studio store because they have some brand new dark arts merch that isn't available in Borgin and Burkes. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about that one first, but I hope you guys stick around for today's episode because it's going to be quite a dark and sinister one. So without further ado, cue the intro. Let's start today's video.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Although this isn't in Borgin and Burkes, you still have some dark arts merchandise here for $38. I actually really like this one. It's a short sleeve, which is really good for the heat. And this one is good for the dark arts celebration at Hogwarts. Let me see, how much is it? It is $65. It's like embroidered, so it sticks out. This one's more printed. Here you guys have some mugs. This one, however, I did post on my Instagram. It is a heat activated mug. So you have here, actually, let me see if you can see it from behind. You have like a spell here, and it starts showing itself a little bit more as, let's say for instance, we have coffee in here. I don't know if it reacts to cold, so if you have like a freezy, but yeah, it definitely says heat reacting. Look at the inside. Oh, it's the details for me. And these are actually brand new as well. This is $12. This has most mortar on the side. Sorry, this is $12 as well. So if you guys want to go into Borgin and Burkes or Diagon Alley, you guys have to go into Universal Studios Orlando, Florida. That's where Diagon Alley is situated here at Universal Studios. If you guys want to go into Hogsmeade, however, and go to the Hogwarts Castle, that is going to be in the Islands of Adventure side. But for today, since we are doing a shop tour of Borgin and Burkes, let's head into Universal Studios Florida, where they house Diagon Alley. And we are finally inside. There is a lot of people rushing. Pretty sure it's to go to Diagon Alley, but yeah, that's actually where I'm heading. So Jesus, it's like a lot of people running. Now, for all my collectors, I know you guys love some props and some replicas, and Borgin and Burkes does not disappoint. They have one of the two most iconic, infamous props. One of them, which you guys will never buy, which would be the Vanishing Cabinet. Fun fact, you could actually go near the Vanishing Cabinet and hear the bird chirping inside. Now, everyone who has seen the movies knows that the Vanishing Cabinet was used by Draco Malfoy to transport Death Eaters from Borgin and Burkes into the Hogwarts Castle. You do also have the Curse Necklace, which is by far probably my most favorite item. If you guys are big on collecting props and replicas, that item it's the holy grail, I would say. A lot of people consider that to be the holy grail of Harry Potter prop replicas, because it was sold in Universal at one point around 2016 for, I believe it was $350. Now they rarely even go on eBay, and they're going for thousands of dollars. Now you could get a glimpse of a couple of film used props, one of them being over your head. It is the troll foot umbrella holder. It was used in the movie Goblet of Fire, where Tonks actually tripped over it. And you guys can get a glimpse of that. You would have to rewatch the movie. I don't want to put the clip here, but what I'll probably do is show you a picture of it. Another two props that were used during the film but were recreated here at Universal Studios for Borgin and Burkes was the Vanishing Cabinet and the Cursed Necklace, which infamously took Katie Bell for quite a ride. A pretty cool fun fact about Borgin and Burkes is that even though it's indoors, the lights around Nocturne Alley makes it seem as though you still have the night sky over on top of you, but you're just indoors, which is pretty cool because it does make you feel like you're out in the open. but you're inside a location in a covered location. It was pretty cool. Now, before you enter into Borgin and Burkes, you first have to enter into Nocturne Alley, and before you enter into Nocturne Alley, you have to enter into Diagon Alley, and then before Diagon Alley, you first have to enter into Universal Studios. Sounds very complicated, but first just go into Universal Studios. Then from there, walk up to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter in Diagon Alley, which is right here is London. This big area is considered London. You can ask any TM where is London and they will point you directly over here. And behind those walls is Diagon Alley. And then once you get into Diagon Alley, it'll be a lot easier for you to get into Nocturne Alley. And from there, you go into Borgin and Burkes. Sounds complicated, but it's very simple, guys. Just walk into those walls. A lot of people actually think that it's a bathroom. And no, it's not a bathroom, guys. Just enter those walls. As any Harry Potter fan knows, to enter Diagon Alley, you have to first go through the brick walls. And that's exactly what we're gonna go ahead and do. So follow me. Muggles walking around Nocturne Alley won't even notice that there is a shrunken head choir that sings songs all day. Even if you do, however, catch a glimpse of them, I bet you won't notice that they do sing a song called Show Me the Way to Go Home, which is an homage to Jaws, which is the original or the predecessor of Diagon Alley, which is pretty cool. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I love coming in here early. Look at this. There's no one. This is so rare. This is so rare. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's about to sound off. There are 3 locations to cast spells within Nocturne Alley. You could even see some magical moving wanted posters, one of them being Bellatrix and the other one being Fenrir Greyback. Now, let's actually go into Nocturne Alley. It is a little bit dark and I'm gonna have to take off my glasses because it's gonna get dark. I love coming in here, especially when it's really hot outside, because you could go ahead and get some real cool air in here. It's probably the best place to get some AC. And oh my goodness, this whole place is empty. I love it. Look at this. I hope you guys are seeing this because it's so dark. Look at that. Look, that's a sky. Here's one of the locations to cast spells. You can see those red four dots right there is the camera. And here you have a bird. And I believe this one right here is where the bird goes bye-bye. I don't want to spoil it for you, but come check it out. Here's another spell location right here in the middle. You get to move a skeleton, and here's the third one. Locomotor Chimney Sweep. Yeah, sweep. There it is. And it's that one right up there. You can see the 4 dots. Now let's go into Borgin and Burkes, the darkest shop in the Wizarding World. That is the Hand of Glory. Oh, look, it's my shirt. They have sweaters as well. You could also get some Noble Collection items, just like these masks here, these Death Eater masks, Bellatrix Lestrange and Lucius Malfoy for $110. You have Bellatrix's dagger. Although that Bellatrix's dagger, you have to get it shipped out because you can't be walking around with a knife around the park. You have the Mirror of Eris at $95. Oh, some dark items back there. You have the Horcrux ring. Yeah, there's a lot of props here. Oh, Tom Marvolo Riddle's diary for $85. This is by far my favorite. I really want this. $250. It's like the Death Eater wands. You have Voldemort and a couple of more Death Eaters in there. And Lucius Malfoy's cane, which I do believe you could take home at $150. If you get it online, however, you could get it for about $120 on Amazon. Look at these spiral stairs. You can't climb it, unfortunately. Oh, that's where Alistair Moody is inside. This is my favorite. All the Death Eater masks. Oh my god, I was mistaken. There's four. There's actually four interactive spell locations. And this one being the Shrunken Head Choir. You see it right there in the corner. There you go. So I was wrong. There's actually 4 locations to do spells. And that is shadow. And that is gonna be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, smash that like button down below. It truly helps out the channel. It truly does. But if you guys are new here, however, hi, my name is Johnny, the Collecting Wizard, and I talk about everything Harry Potter and theme park related content, just like this video, on a daily basis. So without further ado, I love you guys. See you guys in the next one.